Hello and welcome to Same Outfit Time.
Hello and welcome. Fuck, we are wearing the same outfit.
Dylan did me dirty and rocked up to my house like this.
Well, now you're going to have to change.
I know.
There's a small child yelling in the background, which you'll probably be able to hear. Maybe if we point it this way, you won't be able to hear
You
it.
can see our car.
Yeah. Our car. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Can it be mine too?
My car. Today we're going to put a head unit in my car. We've kind of already done like half the work a little while ago and we didn't film it. I think we actually did it before we started filming. Before Go Time existed.
That's
maybe.
true, pre-Go Time.
And we've just like had other important stuff that we wanted to do, but now this is a little addition we can add to my car, which will be sick. Maybe we go inside the car and go through the details?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so what we're going to do, Dylan actually did this trick on his first yellow car that a lot of people might not even know. This was when we were like, you would have been like 18.
I was 18.
Yeah, I was 19 when me and Dylan met. And he kept flexing about how he put a head unit in his glove box. And it was really cool because these cars, especially when you have a nice finished interior, you don't want to muck it up and you don't want to just like jam something that looks like this in the front.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't. I mean,
Yeah.
some people do. No,
the other thing is nothing in this car is DIN. Like it's not DIN size. Like the radio that goes here is just a bit smaller. I was about to say VHS. The
cassette.
The tape deck is not DIN size. So no matter what, you have to cut stuff up. To do it.
So we figured it's cooler to just hide it in, and even if because we've got to put holes in the glove box, but you're not going to see them, so that's fine. And also, it just is going to be sick because this has got a Bluetooth receiver on it.
Yeah.
So I can turn my car on, and everything will look totally OEM, and then I can just play music from my phone.
Yeah.
Which is sick. So the speakers are probably trash. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
But we'll find out.
As long as there's 4 of them, it'll be fine. Wait, is there 4 of them?
I reckon there's.
There's actually aftermarket ones in the back there.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Sick.
They're like 6 inches.
I really want a subwoofer in this car too.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, let's go full like.
But not like.
Audio
I feel like
spec.
subwoofers have like the most negative connotations of all time. I had one in my Silvia and it was the best. Like, you totally did. Just have enough of one so that it sounds like a modern car audio system. Yeah. Not to just like blow the brains off the people parked next to you. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing one
just
like
sounds
under
lame.
the seat because you can get like a whole like 2-in-1 package that has a amp and sub, and you just put it under the seat.
Dude, Clint has one in his Silvia.
Does it pop?
Yeah, dude. When we were like, every time we were just like parked at halfway, like no music the whole run, and then all of a sudden we just crank it, and I'm just sitting in the seat, and I'm like,
damn, my ass vibrating.
It's a good spot for it because you can't see it.
Yeah,
and it just makes the speaker system like actually good.
Seb's car has a full like amp on the backside of this.
Yeah, and
it has 6x9s, and it actually slaps. Sounds so good. I've never had a good speaker system in one of my cars, so
I've had one and now I want it again.
Yeah, it's
really, really awesome. I mean, we're big music lovers as well.
Yeah,
so it's kind of weird that we don't.
Yeah, so we've got all the power wires going, so we'll just do fresh speaker wires to all of the speakers and should be fine.
Hope to God it works.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't, then I guess we're just really special or something's broken.
I reckon we're really special.
Car audio
this works or not.
We're a couple of special boys. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so we're just double checking that the wiring still works for the head unit, which it should, but it isn't. Oh, it's not grounded.
Mint.
It did something.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Cool.
Set up, yes.
And then wait, so let's make sure it gets set up. Let's pretend it's set up. Whatever. Okay. Quit,
yes.
And then, so should be able to turn it off and then it not go to the setup again. And if it doesn't, then we've got our constant and our switched the wrong way around. There you go. Nice. So it didn't ask us to set it up. So that means the power line is fine. Power is all good there.
Sick.
We just literally need to run new wires to the speakers. So that's actually, I don't know why I was dreading doing this, but it'll be fine.
Were you really?
What? A little bit. I'm just so over trying to do this because I've done it so many times.
Dylan hates hanging out with me, that's fine.
I really do. I'm so sick of it. We do it every weekend. Your damn stupid ass face.
Proof of our stupid ass friendship every week, every Wednesday.
Everybody on the internet thinks we're friends.
Can't tell, but I'm crying.
Alright, so because the head unit's going to be on the passenger side, we're going to just run the wires to the speaker here, and then the wires to the speaker over there, and then we'll run the wires to the back through the passenger side, whereas they would usually be on the driver's side, but that would mean we'd have to loop it over, and there's already so much wiring on the driver's side.
Yeah, there's no point when the wires are coming from this side.
Yeah, so we've sussed, and it looks like it should be able to pass through into the boot,
Sick.
just like the factory wiring. So I gotta take off these little, I don't know, sill trims.
Dude, also something I love about this car,
Yeah.
brand new carpet
Yeah.
and brand new screws in those trims.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say that because they are brand new.
It's just
Pretty
like
neat.
random little things. It's super cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, somebody really put some effort into this car. Well, the last owner appeared to put a lot of effort into this car.
But without driving it.
Yeah, without driving it. So
Thank
he was
you,
like
sir.
preparing it to be a really, really mint sort of street car, and then he sold it, and
And I
now
took all the credit.
we get to make it into a mint street car.
I get to make it into the new
Oh yeah, because you do all the work on this car.
Yep. Hey, my name's on the ownership title, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah, well, my name's on all these screws. I've marked my territory on them. Alright, passing the wires through from the back. There's a little hole over here. That's where we're passing it through. That's where it comes through on the other side as well.
Lit.
We've also, since doing this, realised Matt has
Sound editing.
aftermarket sound deadening.
And my diff is still like mega loud, so
Yeah,
I wonder what it'd be like without sound editing. This is the answer.
Probably terrible.
Oh well. But yeah, that's cool. They must have done that when they put the carpet in.
Yeah.
And it's funny because the moment I rocked up to buy this car, I was like, I don't know how I feel about blue interior in a red car. Pretty like opposing colours to me. But now it's like my favourite thing about this car. It just has bright blue and red at the same time. I think that's a vibe he has.
It's the big schmoo.
Alright, so Dylan is wiring up the rear speakers because we tried to test them just by like touching them together, but that didn't work. So gonna actually do it properly and then do a test.
And hopefully it'll work.
Because if it doesn't, Dylan's gonna scream.
Yeah. It's
And
one of
then
those things where you just do things exactly how you've always thought they were meant to work, and
Nothing works.
I mean, it can't. There's no way they can't work. We have the head unit. It's getting power. You know, whatever. Power's working. We have
There is
speakers.
no way that it can't work.
There is genuinely like we have new speaker wire directly to the speakers.
Alright.
Like it can't not work.
Alright.
That's just a fact. otherwise the
Science is
system
wrong.
the system is wrong. Society needs to fucking really take a good hard look at itself.
If this fails, we are turning into a cooking show.
I think we've always been a cooking show the entire time. Because we just cook shit.
Alright, we're gonna test whether the rear speakers work.
It's upside down, boy.
That is upside down.
So it should, in all technicality, work. Turn it up.
It does work!
I mean, it works.
And they suck!
He wants the record set. I know all the lyrics to this song.
Hey, me too.
Do you?
No?
Nice.
I probably do actually.
Alright, well that's at least okay, I
Sick,
guess.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. The speakers are trash.
Yeah, they sound like pure ass.
They sound like shit. Sounds like AM radio.
Why does it sound so bad?
That's not super awesome.
That's not-
Unless there's some EQ stuff happening.
Maybe there is some. Well, maybe we get the front speakers plugged in and
No.
it might change it.
Oh, actually, I think the front speakers do all the tweeting and all the high-end stuff.
Alright,
But they work.
they work.
That's
So,
sick.
I mean, it really
love how
should not be this hard.
I love how much we just laugh because they just sucked so
I mean, they suck, but also the fact of the matter is this is not a difficult thing to do. Like, we are so far beyond this. This is like the first thing you do when you get into cars, like, I put a stereo in my car.
How funny is it? Yeah.
Like, we have literally done
like
engines.
built motors and stuff.
Oh my god.
Trying to put a head unit in.
Like, I literally am more comfortable changing the diff in a car than I am doing a head unit.
I'm gonna vote yes on that. Sick. Alright, good start then.
Let's keep going.
Let's do it. And
well, we're almost there.
Hopefully the front speakers do the high-end stuff because that sounded crap.
Yeah, that sounded crap. The temptation and obviously like what is recommended is to go for the really hectic, like thick gauge wire. But you have to remember that your wire's only as good as, you know, what's kind of as its weakest link.
Yeah, it's
and this is literally what comes out of the head unit is this like 5 amp, even less.
So this is a visual representation of the NBN.
Yeah.
Look, all the fiber optics and then just fucking copper.
That's so accurate.
Moved to Australia and we have good everything except internet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, among other things.
That's gonna be so loud. Sounds alright. Yeah, it does. Sounds pretty sick. Sounds better than before. Yeah. Alright, so I feel like our video just ended.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Maybe it did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the fronts they do have more high frequency than the rears, but not to the point where like we're stoked.
Sounds pretty trash.
But bit of EQ,
it all
touching,
works. And the left and the right and the rear and the front is all correct. So
thanks.
No worries. Now we just got to tuck it all up. So it's a bit of a mess down here at the moment.
This will be the cool part where you actually see where we put this and what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because that's like our favourite part of this whole thing.
Yes. We just got to heat shrink some stuff, tape some stuff,
cool.
Zip tie some things out of the way, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it'll be nice.
We'll pop it all back together.
Yeah.
Cool. And then we're going to lower the front of my car because we want my car to be angry.
Yeah. If you notice in the photos in the last video, or the video before last, mine is quite a bit lower in the front, but it's almost identical in the back.
Yeah, our cars are pretty much the same in the rear, but Dylan's is just a little bit more raked, and I really like that. It looks really angry when
I reckon
you sit it like that. And I've actually got heaps of space at the front, so why not?
Rock and roll.
Let's do it. So the head unit is now getting mounted in the same place we mounted it last time. Luckily, we already had a placement decided upon, so I'll flash a light so you can kind of see a bit better. And then, do you want to show us the side?
The side? Oh,
yeah.
So
we just
bolted in like
had those holes drilled in. It's like a little bit of a pain to kind of line them up, and it took us a couple of goes, but that's fine.
The finish isn't like ultra. With my one, because it's the one that has like a CD player in it, it actually comes out the back, which gives it a bit more stability. We haven't really found like a great solution for having it be in here really solid or flat, but we're happy to sort of leave it for the moment.
Yeah, it's still gonna work.
Yeah, definitely still works. It actually sounds good. After we wrapped all the wires and heat shrink them so they weren't touching each other, it actually sounds heaps better. It's not getting all the interference of like rattling around and touching other stuff in there. So it actually sounds good. I've got it all Tessa taped up. Once again, this tape, this like cloth,
magic stuff.
It's called Tessa tape, T-E-S-A. This is not the genuine stuff. It's a bit cheaper, but it's just really nice. Makes wiring harnesses look better. Makes it all black.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is just gonna go in here.
Slip this in. We got the back of the interior back in. Everything's all bright and blue.
Yeah.
And
so
now we just need to put all the accessories in here. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
Nice.
Neat. Cool as.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Sick.
And yeah, then we'll lower the front of my car.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, sick. So we got the head unit in. It's super neat. It looks super nice. And the speakers don't sound too bad when we like set a certain EQ setting on it.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really expect them to be super mint or anything.
Yeah, the front ones are the factory ones and the rear ones look like they're about 20 years old, so that's alright. But you can get replacements for those sizes really easily, and you don't even need to get expensive ones. Like, they'll still sound better than that.
For sure, yeah, just get new ones.
Yeah, You've got I think they're the 6-inch ones in the back, or whatever they are. So like the bigger size before you go to the 6x9s. That's what I like to use in the back, and they're pretty cheap, and you can get replacements for those that sound heaps better, like coaxial ones that have kind of little tweeters in them as well.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Which would be lit if you wanted to upgrade them, and then do an amp and a sub under the seat. That'd be sick, and then you'd actually have a bopping sound system.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you just kind of. Well, you don't even have to open it up, really.
Yeah, you
It's
don't.
Bluetooth, so I just like get on my phone, do whatever I want, blah 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 blah, and then done.
Then you got a full factory interior here with nothing.
With no
cut
steering
up
wheel.
there, or factory interior without a steering wheel.
Yeah. But yeah, so all factory.
But with Bluetooth and no shiny non-period correct stuff shining in your face.
Yeah. Happy.
Cool.
Now we're just gonna very quickly do my front end and kind of get it like lowered on the ground just a little bit more. It should be quite quick. And then we might try and take it to a spot where we've got a bit more light, and then we can do an outro.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, we are genuinely like maxing out the coilovers. These are definitely more track oriented coils than they are stance nation oriented coils.
Yes.
The only way we'd be able to go lower is if we took out the little adjuster, like the little knob that you put on to adjust it. Yeah.
There it is. And we're not just bottoming it out and leaving it. We're bottoming it out and then doing two like decent turns off. You don't need to turn off.
Like
cool.
That's it.
And I know this is total sacrilege. I hope the guys that own Shockworks aren't watching. I'm sorry.
BC Racing. C-spanners.
The spanners are stronger. Cool. And unfortunately, I actually have to have these little spaces on the front. I mean, not
Slip-ons,
super unfortunate, but yeah, because even though these are 7.5 wide, which is like sick, they're +5, and that was just enough to run into this, because these are really thick, which is awesome for handling, but yeah, not awesome for positive offset.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got better versions of the nuts.
Oh, we got nice nuts that fit.
Nice nuts, literally from like a company called Nice Products.
So that's true. We actually did get nice nuts.
They are nice. We may have lost the ability to jack it up without support. We were so close. Like we didn't have to ride it up onto these. Here we go. Sick. Sick.
Doesn't look that much lower.
That's because it's on a block at front.
Nice.
Now we might actually drive it somewhere quickly so that we can have a proper look at it.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll do the old t-shirt photo shoot spot.
Oh, Sevlev.
Yeah, it's Sevlev.
Alright, we are here. Oh, this is what the car looks like.
It probably looks the same on camera.
Yeah, it probably does. It does look a little lower.
Yeah,
yeah, you can see the rake a little more.
Yeah, it does. It looks
Just a
nice.
touch more.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah. Looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you give the head unit a rip while we were in there? While you were in there?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it's not as loud as I thought because my car's really loud.
Oh, okay.
So once my car's not so stupidly loud, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But that's the whole lot.
Nice productive little day. We didn't do like heaps.
We didn't do heaps. We have 1% battery, so we got to speed run this. All right. So thanks heaps for watching. We got 1% battery.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.